Damn, who jump that is right there? Hey, what's good, y'all? Sneak_804 back with another video. In this video, as you can see by the title, is gonna be my top 5 things that I can't goddamn stand about my Camaro, man. And this video is gonna be specifically tailored towards my own Camaro. So some other Camaro owners out there may not experience the same thing with theirs that I experienced with mine, or have the same troubles, or hardships, or whatever you want to call it. But it could be my experience. And so jumping into top 5 things I can't goddamn stand about my Camaro. Number 1 thing is right here. Something is missing. Something very, very important, man. I don't have a sunroof. That's, I've talked about it before in previous video, but that's the one thing that that I wish I had. You know what I mean? That if the one thing that if I were to keep this car, to add to it, that man, that would have just made everything right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have a sunroof. Like I said in previous videos, I've pretty much already gave y'all the rundown of how, when I was looking for a car, this one came into my possession. So take a look back at that if you want to know the rundown of how things went. But no sunroof, I was cool with it. My car before this had a sunroof, and I did not realize how much I was gonna miss it until I got this car. You know what I'm saying? I had it for a little while, and then as the weeks went on, and the weeks went on, and the months went on, I was just like, damn, man, I do not have a sunroof, and I miss it. So that's number 1. Alright, so number 2, let's step up in here and show y'all right quick. Number 2, man, is these slim ass fucking diet, no sugar mirrors right here, man. These things are tiny, you know what I'm saying? They're, open it up so you can see, man, these things are tiny. They're about the width of 2 or 3 fingers, depending on how fat your fingers are. Tiny, man, not very tall. You know what I mean? They could have filled out, in my opinion, they could have filled out this panel a little bit more, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big, you know what I'm saying, the first place to work with, but these things are very slim, and they're not very wide either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, they're doable, they're usable, you know what I'm saying? But man, they could have made these a little bit bigger, man. God damn, these just small motherfuckers. Oh, and y'all do me a favor if y'all haven't already. Go ahead and hit the button to subscribe below. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, stay in tune. I got all types of shit coming, you know what I'm saying? From car mods to potentially trading this in and getting a new car for the channel pretty soon. And even with that, you know what I'm saying, I always personalize my vehicles, so it's always gonna be, modifications of some kind to a car going on. You know what I'm saying, to positivity, daily motivation. If you're trying to learn how to eat right, you know what I'm saying. If you're looking to go vegetarian or vegan, I gotta, it's gonna end up being a bunch of how to make different types of dishes like that. You know what I'm saying, how to make your own personal hygiene products, toothpaste, soap, shampoo, stuff like that. And I also got dreadlocks, you know what I'm saying. You can also follow me on my dreadlock journey. About 1.5 years in right now, you know what I'm saying. So pretty much sharing my experience growing them, you know what I'm saying, from the jump, pretty much, the things I've learned. And this is my 2nd time having dreadlocks, so the things I learned from both of my experiences, things that I found that have helped me, things that I found that have not been so good for me. And yeah, like I said, just my journey overall, my experiences, man. So and a lot more shit, man. I'm a everything type of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So this channel is gonna be all types of stuff. Like I said, how to do it yourself, car mods, health, positivity, motivation. It's gonna be stuff on, how to start your own businesses, how to create different streams of revenue, all type of shit, man. So just stay in tune and get like I said, subscribe, get in tune with me on all social media platforms. It's all the same, sneak_804, Instagram, sneak_804, Snapchat, sneak_804, Twitter, sneak_804. Alright, man, and so as we turn this camera around and let me put my feet all the way in, number 3 thing that I can't goddamn stand about my Camaro is that right there, man, my headroom. You know what I'm saying? It's not very much at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I'm 6 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like extremely tall. And it's kind of a love-hate thing because I kind of like it, you know what I'm saying? It's low line of visibility, so it keeps it nice and dark and cozy in here, especially at night, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's just like the headspace in here, man. It's if you're an extremely tall person, a Gen 5 Camaro may not be for you, dog, because you pretty much got that length of my finger that's bent down from the top to, and that's digging in past my hair, touching the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm 6 feet tall. Now I'm gonna hop in the back because in the back it's even worse, man. Like no tall person can ride back there for an experience. An extended period of time, man. You're gonna get cramped up, dog. But yeah, I'm gonna hop back here right quick and show y'all the headspace back there because it gets worse. God damn. Alright, man, sneak_804 reporting live from the backseat of the Camaro, man. I told y'all this shit gets worse, man. Back here, and matter of fact, let me sit all the way up back in the seat. And I can't put my head all the way back. My head is touching the top. My head is touching, you know what I'm saying? And if you look right here, I don't know if you can see, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, there's a space, it's up higher, and then right here, it kind of slopes downward, you know what I'm saying? You can see it in the video. It slopes downward, man, right there. And this is me sitting all the way up, head all the way back, touching the little built-in headrest right here. And my head is on the headrest, but it's also touching the very top of this. And it may just be my hair, and it's like my hair is touching and it's pushing down on my head. But I think even if I didn't have a bunch of hair, my head is still right here. Like my head is right here, you know what I'm saying? So anybody tall that sits back here, man, you're gonna have to slouch down a little bit into this seat so that your head is not all the way up touching. Like I said, I'm 6 feet, man. I feel tall, but damn, I feel bad for anybody tall that's got to ride in the back of one of these for a long time, man. It's just horrible. Alright, we made it to number 4 on my top 5 things that I can't get damn about my Camaro. And number 4 is the visibility. And what I mean by that as I shut my door is you got blind spots all around this car, man. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, after driving this car, you know, if you own this car, you know, when you buy it, you will definitely experience those blind spots right off the bat. But after owning it for a little bit and, you know, driving it, then you will, it didn't take me long to get a feel for exactly how big the car was and to work out my issues with the, you know, the blind spots. The biggest things that I can remember from when I, you know, very first started driving this car is the hood is fat, yo. Like, that shit is big, and you really gotta, it's, you know, when you very first start driving, it's, you know, the hump up on top of the hood, it throws you off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of gotta get used to exactly how big the car is, and it is pretty wide. one of the biggest blind spots that you're gonna have is gonna be looking out of your side mirrors, especially when you're trying to look over your passenger side. You know what I'm saying? Getting to that rear, like your side, getting to your rear back corners. Those are some of the biggest blind spots. And looking in your rear view mirror, you know what I mean? It is pretty slanted, so you can't see a whole lot looking out through the back, you know what I'm saying? You kind of limited. But like I said, for, you know, the blind spots and getting used to how big it is and everything like that, you do get used to it. You know, it only took me a couple weeks to where I was completely fine driving this around, and I knew, you know what I mean, how big the car actually is. I don't know, you get what I'm saying, shit. Alright, man, and we done made it to the very last thing, number 5 thing on my list of my top 5 things that I can't stand about my Camaro. And that is that my Camaro is a V6. Yeah, I mean, and you know, in previous videos I've already said, you know, I'm not really the pull up to you at a light and, you know, race you off the light type of guy. I drive for my own enjoyment. But with that being said, having V8 in this car, and I've driven, you know, Camaro SS, Gen 5 Camaro SS's before, you know, you gotta be real. And you know, I gotta keep it 100, man. The V8 version of this car is a lot more fun, you know what I'm saying? For the simple fact that you're getting, and like I've said before, this car isn't, you know, a slouch. It is very fun. I love this car. I've thoroughly enjoyed this car. But if I was to have a V8 in this thing, man, it would be a whole lot faster, a whole lot funner. And of course, with the V8 comes the loud exhaust, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, when I get this car up to you know what I'm saying, when I really get on it, it does give you some, you know, response. But shit, I want that V8 with that, you know what I'm saying, the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, number 5 thing, man, I hate that it is, well, I don't hate, but man, it's a V6, and if it, you know what I'm saying, if it would have been a V8, man, god damn. And we come to an end, man. So there you go, there you have it. That was my top 5 things that I can't stand, that I hate, that I wish were different about my Camaro. Just some food for thought, you know what I'm saying? If you have a Camaro, you're looking to get one, you like them, whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is 5 things in my experience owning my car that I can't stand, man. Goddamn. I'll see y'all in the next one. Please like, share, subscribe below. Hit the bell notification so you can you'll know exactly when I drop videos. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Squad.